What's going on?
For security.
Do you have to search? Can I just say get out of my?
What's that to do with me?
All right. Keep your hair up.
And I gained reputation for that. Sick. All right. Okay. Well, I was trying to fast travel. Oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. So, I hope everybody's okay this evening. It's a lovely Saturday night. Looks like sound's coming through okay, so I hope somebody will come through and confirm for me soon enough. I'm going to put a poll on. Start a poll. Honest. Criminal. Let's see. Oh, right. Okay, so 2 servants. Here we go. And I don't know why I'm running. I do need to cross the river. It's not a river, it's a pond. We should have taken a left turn. Go across a bit of greenery, we should be fine. I don't know if we can jump on a horse or not. Oh yeah, we can a little bit.
Yeah.
To Redzig, let's go!
Yeah.
Each day we are getting closer, right? So it's like another little camp thing. Quite a few soldiers here again. Very tempted to raid his previous camp. Get some extra loot. Come on there, bossman. Tell me what we're doing next.
What business have you?
There's 2 quests here. Interesting.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looked promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Privislavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Farewell.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robard, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir,
What is it?
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Radzig seems fairly wise, but also young. Interesting character. Old Glisters. Alright, I don't know what this DLC quest will be. But I'm sure it'll wait for us. New DLC quest. Why does that one look like buildings? It looks like something to do with jousting. I guess we'll find out later on. So, he wants us to go there for now. We should probably sleep. If we can. Because I'm sure my character is tired right now. Yeah, I thought so. Look, let's get at least 4 hours. What?
What do you think this is? An inn? Get the hell out of here.
Oh, it's actually not going to let me sleep here. Interesting. Let me sleep at the last camp. Never mind then, I guess. Let's move on. I suppose I could have slept in Townburg because we're going past it anyway. Kind of interesting that now is the time that it sends us back towards where we started. What was it called again? Skalitz. We could probably head over that way. I know we get good loot out of the mobs of enemies that like to fight themselves. But we will continue. Move on. It's interesting how everything seems to have like a small fortification. Oh, I am so awkward at this. I guess we'll just have to let the horse steer.
Yeah. Good God, what a bloody mess.
Oh. I won't need a key. I can get straight in. That's fine. But let's just have a look. I'm sure some people would look for a key. I do not need such things. Decent loot in there as well.
This is valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind.
Right, what's the map say? How big is the area? Oh, quite a big area. Right. I'm sure there's going to be enemies. Let's be ready to go. I guess we'll check the, looks like some charcoal people down here. Let's have a quick look. Shall we?
Charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
Aha, okay. Progresses. Always. Always pick the lock. Nine G for me. Got another one. I'm so looking forward to the second one, where it's basically just this but improved. What more could you want? Alright, so far, not a lot, really. Is there only one guy? I mean, there's more than one cabin. There must be more.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What happened at the crossroads?
Sick.
What crossroads? What are you talking about?
Success. I didn't even do anything.
Enough bullshit. I know you dragged somebody here, so tell me what happened.
I don't know nothing and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar.
Ah,
I don't want nothing to do with it.
sick.
Who is this boy? Thank you.
God be with you.
Alright, let's find this dude. Boria. Boria. We're gonna assume he's not over there because we went over there. Got more constructions over this way though. No. Not you, I guess. Nothing in there. Well, well. Where'd that guy go? You're all alone. I'm so sorry. Hey, 2K. I'm doing alright, I think. I'll take your pretzel. Thank you. Dried mushrooms last forever, so I'll take those. I'm going to open this chest now. It's not my fault. If I'd have left him alive, he would have seen me. You can see someone's been dragged here. There's like a bloodstain on the ground. 9 groschen for a very hard chest. That's so funny. Must be the other beast. Cool. Oh, you're near the end. Cool. Hello.
Who are you?
Do as I say, and you might walk out of here alive.
What? What's that? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Just answer my questions, and I might even help you.
Well, if you say so.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try.
Is it a good idea to use lightning? Yeah, if you like it.
Tell me more about the knight.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin.
Gah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him! That's got to be that knight!
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Find them. Let's go.
Yeah.
Which way did he go? Oh. Man, it's so awkward to move. I don't even know which way he went.
Damn. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sasau Inn.
Oh, I missed him.
Yeah.
Oh, we can lie and wait for him. Alright, that's not so bad then. Interesting how the DLCs have different icons. So we're going here, are we? So it's good to have chip trouble. Yeah, why not? I mean, when it comes to Elden Ring, you should use whatever works for you, really. There is no, like, definitive wrong and right thing to use. Right, where is the inn? Down here. And 17-bit joining you. I mean, so long as you don't use the internet, you can stand to have more than 17. Right? Obviously, if you Google like top 10 builds, that's all you'll want to use. But like, if you just experiment yourself, then there's tons of stuff, like just unlimited, that you can do. Is that his horse? Alucard sounds like he agrees.
What are they thinking of? I'm painting the church in oozes. Jesus, well,
That's what we're doing. I don't know how long we should wait. Should I sleep somewhere? One from Snapchat AI. Yeah, when it comes to like Souls games, I always avoid looking at everyone else's builds. So I like to just do what I want to do. Screw what anyone else does. Don't ask me, it's okay. Alright. So if I look at this, what does it say? It just says lie in wait. I don't know skill books to use. I don't know. I'm terrible with the lore in Elden Ring. Alright, so how do the people feel about old school JRPG style games? By the way, there's a game I want to stream that's coming out. When is it? In March. They are cool. That's what I like to hear. Is that him there? I can't remember what his armor looked like. He was in full armor. Yeah, it is him.
You thought you could hide from me?
if I were hiding, you would not be talking to me now. No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
We will talk. Not here, however. The wolves have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll find me waiting by the big willow tree.
Why would I believe him?
No. You'll say what you have to say right here.
By allen Heiling, you are a brave one. But if you want to know anything, come to the pond after sunset.
Why does it even give you the option then? Some of these options are really false. That should be like a speech check there, surely. Obvious, it's an obvious trap. We're gonna get ambushed. There's a lot of cows. can't remember what time it said. Did it say after dark? Man. Wash some bread down with some wine. That's what I'm saying. Is anyone doing that? Is it Expedition 33? Looks like a decent JRPG style game. It looks like it looks like it's got the Final Fantasy X turn system, which I really enjoy. My character needs to sleep. It's not going to be good. There he is.
So here I am. What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
Wait.
You wish to make your peace with God? Very well. But be quick.
You were lucky at our first encounter you had a good horse at hand. But now I see you for what you are. You're old and slow.
There is speed and there is skill. One grows with age as the other decreases. I will take my chances. Come on then, you whelp.
That was fast.
Oh, scheiß drauf.
Had enough, boy?
What dog do you think? Okay.
Well,
Who is that diver? It seems I have finally met my match.
your match? I think you meant to say you're superior.
Do not be so proud. My day has been hard.
That doesn't change anything. Now I'll be asking you a couple of questions, and you're going to give me answers to them nicely. Starting with who you are.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same for every one of us.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in bed, their wives and children at their sides. But not you, or I. You will end your life in a ditch with your belly ripped.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye. If we do indeed have a common cause.
You start the fight.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Maynard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Okay.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you, I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true, I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
I'd like to know more, but I have a feeling you won't tell me.
Your feeling is correct.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know, but this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
No? What is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs, and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept two busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken trek. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down two, but that bastard Manhart cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Manhart, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
What happened to Manhart?
He's dead.
I know, but what did you do with his body?
I buried it. He was a bastard. But I'm not one to leave Christian remains rotting in the woods.
I see. And where's his grave?
He ran from the wagon uphill along the path to the... and don't...
That's not it at all.
If you say...
Very well. I'll go.
Godspeed.
Alright, okay. Well, I guess I should sleep first. Because I think my... energy's running low.
What's going on there?
And then we'll set off. This isn't the guy he's talking about in Ratai, I believe. Pretty sure. Did you guys have any other releases you guys looking forward to this year? Nice to see Alucard's looking forward to Expedition 33. Let me see that. Sleep and save. Till morning. Yes. This is not next episodes. I need to change the name of the stream. Yeah. I got DLC quests everywhere now. Why not? So you get that free food in the pot. That's what I say. So I guess all this money I got is kind of unnecessary. I don't really know what we spend it all on. I didn't realize Radzig was going to be here. Yes, you.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to tell me.
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest. And today, they take assumed names, hide their emblems, and sneak around the land like thieves.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his master's at odds with Sir Radzig.
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king, Sir Radzig has many enemies.
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins, then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master is allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the quaestor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Caplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and
Knows how
powerful
to make
family in
combos.
South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzig and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Okay, let's go.
Good luck to you.
I do not stream on Switch, no. I'm afraid not. A few people ask. But I just find it, I don't know, more logical in my head to stick with one platform. How about yourself? Do you watch stuff on Twitch as well? Plus Twitch, I don't think Twitch would accept my my bitrate like YouTube does. I'd have to downgrade the quality. Back to the inn. So I guess now is where you can really dig into Sasau, because that's what we're doing here. Or I guess I watch both. I'm just checking where you prefer to stream, so I was watching the main. Fair enough. Yeah, I just do YouTube. Lots of people ask about me doing Twitch, but I don't know.
What do you want here? Ah, this is my road. I'll kick your ass out of here. I'll slaughter you.
I mean, I could just ride out of here, to be honest.
Yeah.
Criminal for you, for the votes. I mean, I don't know how I would even go about doing my first playthrough as honest. Because, like, you know, obviously, going and getting all of the stuff that you need. I know exactly where that was as well, yeah. It's just easier when you can obviously just start robbing everything. Which I shouldn't really become a criminal in Sasau. I'm going to leave raiding Sasau until after we've done the story quests here. That's a lot of animals there as well. Although I think I do want to see what armor they sell, just in case they sell better stuff than Ratai here. Because Ratai seems to be like the second biggest town. This one looks like it's the biggest town. So there's a chance, I guess, there's better loot in here. But damn it. Looked like I was taking a shortcut and it wasn't. Down this way. Let's at least go and see what the merchants and stuff are selling. If I see anything too amazing, I can always switch to light mode, can't I think? So I haven't picked up like loads of stuff, so there's not anything to get confused with. So I've still got light. Yeah, so all I'd need to do is take some stuff off. That's actually better defense. What? How does that take the next slot? That's crazy. Criminal's probably more fun. It's just the I think playing criminal mode is easy mode, basically. If you was playing completely honest, like, it'd be so much harder.
My breath is short. I'm honored. The Lord watch over you.
Let's have a look. Nothing better there for me. Nothing better there. Horseshoes are worth good money. All I need is just to grind. Level up mana, because I never touched it for the whole game. Not even once. Fair enough. You've not been casting many abilities then. What's this last? Let's have a look at this weaponsmith guy across the road. And I guess I should see if I can find the merchant chests. Some of them could be easy to access. It's just food room. I'm going to take a save here. Before I get into too much trouble. Technically, I'm in heavy armor, but it should be okay. That's a very hard. Like, if that's this merchant chest, that'll be nuts. That's where his money is, so it must be. Wow, really? Yeah, so if that's the main merchant chest, so that'd be really easy to make money here. I don't know what I have equipped. I think I already have a Reaser. So the weapons are mostly the same as what I already have. Bailiff's mace, ceremonial mace. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess because the game is going for realistic weapons, they can't just make up more and more and more weapons for each town. It's got 1,500 gold though.
Good health to you.
Same inventory. Okay, makes sense. So at night time, when no one's watching, you can get a ton of stuff here. I mean, they're not weapons, but cool. Although, until I find something worth grinding cash for, there's no point in me making loads more now, right? 169k and we're good. Alright, there must be an armor smith somewhere. Let's assume this way, maybe? Shall I get myself 2 extra points of charisma?
God preserve you.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
I'm interested.
And what is it you...
I'd like,
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Take care.
I wonder if this is actually a thing. I actually don't know. Alright, we're all good. Thank you very much. Oh, no. So if you pay for the extra service, the tent's all the way out on its own. Rather than with the rest of the tents. That's hilarious. This is a butcher. Okay. There must be an armor smith somewhere. Right, so that's a trader. This place looks even easier to make money in than the thing.
Clear off before I have you thrown out.
Oh, alright, alright. Let me out then. What?
You've no business here. Clear off.
That's not how you make sales. I can't see a very hard chest anywhere. These are all small, easy ones. His loot chest can't be under there. Can you imagine? Oh, it is. Man, there's so many good places to get here. No, it's not. We've got some potions in here, but nothing crazy. Alright. Where's the very hard at? And 5 nourishment, don't need to eat out of the pot. That looks like a tailor. Grocer. Ah, I'm near the armor now. Where is it? It's on my left. In here? No, this looks like a scribe.
I'm honored.
A skill book on reading. Interesting. You can tell which one gives you skill points because it's so much more expensive. That's hilarious. Okay. Where's the help shop? There's the I'm gonna get checked on in here, surely. I'm in like the world's loudest armor. Thank you. And so much stuff. I'm not really here for like a full-on raid on everything though. Where's the armory? That's got to be an armor sign. There, hello. Well, this is a busy room.
Good health to you.
Ooh, yeah. I think that's the same as mine, actually. I don't know why for a second I thought it was going to be more. It's just a different colour from what I have on. I don't think I'd want white. So, I actually think I have the best. I think the red's way better than the white. They might be slightly better than mine. Oh, they're quite a bit better in money, in defense, actually. I'm not having a full helmet. I'm sticking with a hat. Arkan Brigandine Shasters. Okay, so this place is worth robbing. Noble Hawbuck. Yeah, because a lot of the armor here is an upgrade. Again, though, all the people defending it are in there. Like, that shield looks cool. I could have that now. The problem is, I'm going to steal that later because, like I say, when I'm not going to Ratai anytime soon, so it's a bit like, you know, my laundering method is going to be a while off, so not there. I wonder where his chest is. Oh, cool. That does no defense. Useless. That must be a quest item. Where is this very hard chest then? I'm 100% going to get caught doing this. I want to find it though. Here we are. I better be quick. I can always go and I can drop all this back off at my inn. And then I'll launder this later on. That's too far out, no way. And we can get some armor improvements this episode. Sick. Where is it? There. Man, so much stuff. Ugh. The amount of loot in here is not even funny. Come on. This is what makes doing an honest playthrough hard. Alright, Back to the inn. We did a small amount of pillaging. This is unfortunately the fastest I can go. Just gotta keep away from the guards. I wonder if that means I got the shield I wanted as well. I need to not get searched, so I can't. If they stop in front of me like that, I'm just gonna have to go a different way. Turn right. Just gotta get to there, and we got away with it. It renders the characters quite far, don't it? That's my horse right there. And that's Fritz, yeah. It's been so long since I played Oblivion, I don't know how far out Elder Scrolls games even render. That seems ages away.
God save you, Henry.
Discovered a trader, did I? Could you all move, please? It's my room. Well, it would seem we made it. That was worth it, wasn't it? So yeah. So how is that one higher and lighter? Is that just like a different level? Or mine are decorated, that's why. But those two there are the same name. Arkham Brigade and Shousers. Chaucer, whatever we say about that. But okay, whatever. don't think I need those. Can't believe how many lockpicks I've got. There you go, that's better. Sick! I don't even know how much half of that was worth. I mean, there's 2k plus another 2.5k, so that's like 4, 5, 6. Nice, just that like first few there. 6 grand, 1 there, 3 there. Yeah, we could hit 200k, probably. Alright, let's move on to the next part of the story mission. I wasn't supposed to get distracted by that, but I did. Alright, so what I'm supposed to do? We're supposed to speak with Ulrich and find out who in Sasau works with... Oh, right. Talk to you then.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part.
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
All right. Is that you? Aha, come here. Excuse me. Talk to me, sir.
I'd like to strangle that wastrel of an overseer. God be with you, good sir.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the 3rd time this month, they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while.
Why not?
I'll be with you.
Ooh. I don't need judgment monkey. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so spoke to him. Do we go and speak to the blacksmith guy now that I've robbed him blind? Armor smith. This always has loads of money as well. Tailors always have tons of money. That's the church. Don't know what that'll be. Let's head on up. We haven't really done much combat or anything. I should probably like think about seeing Bernard at some point, improving my combat skills. Although the main story realistically has not depended on us being all that advanced so far. The only fight that could even be like mildly difficult would be Runt, I guess. When we did the big guy.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Before I... Something you're looking for here?
Yeah. Oh. In the overseer's office.
God be with you.
Do you have any...
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing. And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground. A lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy.
I'll give you blasphemy.
Huh.
I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They
Hey Johnson, how are you?
Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
What's this game? Kingdom Come Deliverance, as it says in the title.
There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
Okay.
What did
They
they
threaten
threaten
you with?
They said they know people in the monastery, that they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing, I mean before then.
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very
There
well.
you go, we got it.
Thank you.
God be with you.
Check the office. Oh, that's the actual looters here. Ah, let's give him... Oh, we got two. We got Master Fafar. Oh, so that means the scribe has arrived.
Hey, you. Forbidden to walk at night here without
Oh, I don't have a torch. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for not having a torch. Does my horse have one? No. Right, let's go to the place that he's told me about. Otherwise, these people are just going to get antsy with me. To the sea letter. What games are you playing then, Johnson? Oh, hello. There's light. Why can't I kill them?
You call that combat?
In the eye. I got a torch now. So, doesn't even count as stolen. Alright, so I guess that counts as checked, does it? Alright, let's head into town, I suppose. Pillories at this. That's a lot of guards, wow. Is he in there? I can't tell. He looks like he is, but he could be the other building. I don't want to get in too much trouble. It looks like this building. Interesting, I can't get in that one. Take some books. Yep. Read through the books. Oh wow. Improved at drinking. New perk in drinking. Can't do that right now because that's going to be another skill book, isn't it? Oop, then we'll look at my reading skill. We are now on 9. Okay, so this guy must be above us. Hopefully I'll actually max my lockpicking out eventually. It's taken a while. 19, we're nearly there, actually. We are almost there. Damn it. Broken lockpick. One's full of food. Spirits, though, take that. Apples actually last alright, don't they? Do 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 do. Is that him? Nope. There he is. Quest continuation.
Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
I have, but I didn't find anything interesting.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapita.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
Alright, all good.
Take care now.
I guess we'll sleep till everybody wakes up. Oh, we got a save out of that. Cool. Should probably drop some stuff off. Okay, so let's go to the inn, drop some stuff off, and then check out the monastery a little bit more. Right, turn torch off. Makes sense, doesn't it? To the chest. Drop off the bow. Drop off these, because they're not the ones I was using. Could sell the books now that I've used them, but... Put away. It's interesting that the value seems to go down after we've used them. Ideally, we probably do want to get a load of like damaged armor, so just so that we can repair it, basically. At least one REM cycle, right? 4 hours. I know that probably doesn't exist in the game, but still. I think that's good. Back to the monastery. Tons of marigold here. So this town is just in general really good for leveling up alchemy, because all this marigold stuff, this would be good for making loads of marigold potions, and there's nettles and stuff everywhere. I haven't ground it out yet, but I probably should. I guess the thing is, I simply know that we've got 10 days left of this game, and then we're going to KCD2, because I just don't see... With how much of a progression the second game seems to be on the first, I can't imagine people coming back for the first one. I don't know why. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not true. Alright, so let's just find the dude. Is he marked? Oh, he's down there. Alright, okay. Let's go and have a look. I wonder why they just keep the pig there.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Aha.
Why continue the thing then?
What can you tell me about this?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair-handed everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What?
Aha.
Good luck to you.
Aha. Wonder where it will be. What's this? Oh, what? Why is this trespassing? Wasn't even locked. Not even anything good in here. I wonder if it's quest related. Just check around all the different buildings, why not? I want to get the final level in lockpicking anyway. Nothing I want. Completely useless. Everywhere around here is like full red trespassing. I'm just a knight doing investigations. Right? That's all we're doing. So I didn't realise that this was technically old technology, right? This is still stuff people technically use today. Obviously more mechanically powered, but it is crazy. Look like dye for some reason, doesn't it? I haven't fed the dog in a while. Let's feed the dog.
Look what I've got.
It's gonna get grumpy on me otherwise. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Watchman? Nope. Where is this guy? Uh-huh. Master Jerome.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone, which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high, or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
We've been friends since childhood. I wanted to see him.
Making friends has been a skill of his from his earliest days. Unlike making anything related to his trade. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Cool.
Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath-maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
Good luck to you.
So is that the apprentice's chest? Kind of want to check it now. Wonder if he'll leave at night time. His bed is there. I'd have to be unarmored. Night time's not for a while. We'll come back. Making our way over to the bathhouse, I guess, at this point. I need to check what this quest is called, actually. All the glisters here. So is it you? I think it's you.
And get a move on, because you really don't smell good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go on then.
I'd like to make use of the...
Uh-huh.
Does it even... I don't even know what it costs. Is it free?
I'm sure you'll be extremely... May the Lord...
It must cost me something. It just doesn't tell me how much it is. Alright, you a bit happy with me now?
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
What? That's not
Sorry
good.
they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
Oh.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
Oh.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me.
I'd like to know more about...
God bless.
Alright, okay. Let's go speak to this boy. He's obviously going to ask me to save the girl. More vit, that's what we need. How's that coming along now? Yeah, there we go. 14. Strength's almost 17. Very nice. Should pick some flowers, really. Keep that moving on up. Dirties my army, though, doesn't it? That's a problem now. So this one is not one where we can buy a room. Okay. That's unfortunate. Is it here? Yes.
God be with you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dies for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
Which one? Harsh or soft? I like to be harsh.
Counterfeiting is a crime against the king. I don't have to prove anything to have you dragged straight to the executioner.
And what if you're wrong? What's then? Under torture, everyone confesses, whether they did it or not. You'll never know for sure.
I already know for sure. You admitted it yourself a moment ago.
I won't tell you anything just the same. I can't, even if I wanted to.
Why not?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Go on then, let's go. We shouldn't just leave her.
I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mine.
Ah.
That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Goodbye.
Alright, I want some potions. Let's get to my storage chest first before we set off. I bet that's going to be the compound that's south of Skalitz, where there were like loads of bandits. You know, I don't know what it is about the layouts of this game, but unlike a lot of games that I play, I feel like it's much easier to learn my way around than in a lot of others. I don't know what it is. Like, I already kind of know the way to and from the inn, and I know I've been there a few times, but in a lot of other games, it seems to take much longer to get used to the direction that things are in.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Can't believe we're on 11 already. Still haven't even done this quest. This quest has been quite long. Good though. Investigative, right? So what I want is Bane. Maybe we'll do some sneaky poisonings. And I guess that's it. I don't have much saving stuff, but it's fine. I can just save here. Excuse me, dog. Thank you.
Good day, Henry.
Let's mount up. Then we're off. Skalitz. Has it not even highlighted it for me? It does say House of South Skalitz though. Is it this? Yeah, can I... Right, so do I have to take one of these off? Yeah, there we go. That's why I can't see it. Oh, that's not where I thought it was going to be. Okay, so when they say south, it's like really far south. I guess we could ride up this way. That way, if there's any fast travel points along the way, we'll uncover them. Because that's quite far. Either way, let's go. Definitely a horse ride, this one. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. suss our woods. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a bit steep. That did not look like an accident. I just saw a dude hanging off a tree. Dude, excuse me. I'm gonna knocking you over. Told you. Should have moved. Got a cross.
Yeah.
I wonder what this is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nearly went in the water. How far are we? Yeah, I've got quite far. No sign of like somewhere that might be fast travelable though. That's a shame, ain't it?
Yeah.
Wonder how we're gonna get up there.
Yeah.
There must be a path.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh man, the horse is stuck on a bush. That's not good.
Yeah.
It's kind of a path, ain't it? I can't tell if it's taking me the way up though. That's going to go to a mine shaft. Excuse me. So it looks like we want to go that way. And then that way. Are these bandits? No, I don't want to get this. Is not a good way. There must be a way up here though, somewhere. So yeah, those armored guys must have been bandits. Wow. Just want to get up this hill. Come on.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
There we are. Made it just about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Find the place where Esther being held. It could be the camp.
Yeah.
Let's have just a quick look around. There's a building over there. That seems promising to me. I think he ran out of stamina then. Good dog. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Drop. Take beer, take bard potion, yeah, take some Grushin. Alright, let's go see where they came from. Just seems like random bandits on the road, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Haven't actually tried horseback combat yet. Where's the house? It's not actually within the confine, though, is it?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look off this hill. The house is like there. It's quite far. It can't be that far out. I reckon we try that camp.
What's going on there? What are you doing here? Tired of life?
Did that one miss or something then? Need to get this guy down quick. We don't want 3-on-1. 3-on-1's horrible.
My prayer. Just go now. Get over here! Hey! All of you, gather here!
Right, one is giving in, I think.
Where is everyone? Quick!
You're going down. Where are you going?
Mother of God!
Are you dead? Definitely are now. That went better than I thought it was going to go. Let me to that. I don't know what I picked up. I want to make sure I get some bits because I want to start repairing stuff and getting the stats up for that. There we go. I managed a 3-on-1 just. Only thanks to the dog though. Dog makes a big difference. Means we've got a shed key. I'm assuming that means there's a shed to unlock somewhere. I'll take the lockpicking XP, thank you.
Please.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward, too. This whole time he knew where I was.
You're right. If I were him, nothing could have stopped me coming for you.
Exactly. What a pathetic coward. I should probably set off.
Let's go.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
It freezes time for us as well. Look, that's good.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the dude. Your maid has returned.
God save you.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know. Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the ship pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me, and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. Good luck, then.
Okay. These guys look really well armed. He looks really good. Although I suppose I know now, nobody probably has as good armor as me. Are you enjoying Kingdom Come? I am, Tomb. How are you? It's been a long time.
How are you, Henry?
Right, it's just supposed to find this knight called Sir something. Sits here watching the house. Let's drop some stuff off. Wow, increases speed by 5. Uni. Many people dismiss it due to gameplay. I mean, I guess it's not the smoothest of games to play, but it's not. It's not supposed to be. Like I often when people ask about it, I often liken it to like Red Dead Redemption. Like it's supposed to have a level of clunkiness to it to give it that realistic feeling, so you're not just, you know, hyper efficient movements all the time that just nobody moves that way. Ah, no, I didn't drop my arrows off. There's my arrows. What did I drop off? No. See some fruit. Alright, so how do I find this guy? Does it even say? No. What's this? Oh, that's a thing for later. But overall, yeah, I think it's great. I'm kind of what's the word? Sad that I missed out on it for this long. 2018 game. It's amazing. I think the crazy thing is as well, it scratches the Oblivion itch. It's like really, really reminiscent of Oblivion, but without all the magic and fantasy stuff. What do I need? I need to find this guy. I'm gonna read a book. Let's make it tomorrow. Here we go. Things like this, right? So in Oblivion, if you had a skill book, you read it and your stat goes up. In this game, we're going to take a seat and we study the book. Yeah, KCD2. Not even far away now. And I know that's like in in-game terms, technically that is unnecessary busy work. But as opposed to, you know, the Oblivion version of just menu surfing and read the book, done. I don't know. I think it just goes a long way for me. I didn't mean to sit. I meant to save. So yeah, I'm really looking for. After playing this, I'm really looking forward to 2. Because if it's what it looks like and it's basically this, but everything's better, okay, we're good. We're in. So I'm so in for that, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Learn to read. I mean, all of it. Learning to do all of it is all just good. And take a bath. But yeah, I feel like the best way to describe this game is Oblivion meets Red Dead Redemption 2. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 has a lot of that, doesn't it, right? Where there's a lot of realistic elements, especially like the clothing elements and the whole like having to bath and clothes getting damaged and stuff. Like, it's not going to happen, but I wish Bethesda would look at this and go, "Oh yeah, actually, this is how Elder Scrolls should play." Because I think people would be pleasantly happy if Elder Scrolls played like this.
Good morning.
Bathhouse.
I'm interested.
And what is it you...
Do I take the charisma boost?
I'd like to...
Obviously.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. God bless.
Making concoctions. I have made a few potions, but I've not made loads.
Looking for something around here?
But yeah, the potion making's good. I mean, even The Witcher potion making's just menu surfing, right? So I feel like they have done a lot. I think like this game, and I think it's going to be in the next one. I haven't looked at much because I'm trying to not spoil myself for things. But hopefully, like in the next game, we get to like make armor and make weapons and stuff, like a bit more crafting in there. But yeah, I think overall, shockingly good game from a small studio again. It's taken them a long time for this. This has taken them 7 years to make a sequel. Which is weird though, right? 7 years to make a sequel, and I think it's going to be mostly similar. They're not like trying to reinvent the wheel or anything from what they've done here, which is a good thing. I think that's what most people want, but interesting it's going to take so long. Going to have taken so long. Is it you? Where is he? Ah, there you are.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we
I'm
know
gleaming
each other?
right now.
No, but I'm hoping to
Look at
change
that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
No.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know you buy quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
No.
No, I give up.
So?
I am the thiefiest of thieves.
Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Alright.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Crandall's pick up. I feel like the thief style playthrough is basically this game's easy mode. I haven't checked, but I assume this game doesn't really have easy, normal, and hard. It just has normal and hardcore, right? So I feel like playing honest is the hard mode because you just don't get given very much stuff.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Huh.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
It's the knight up in his bedroom. Looks like it. Oh look, nobody's watching. Oh dear. I'm so close to capping out, so I guess we should be doing hard locks anyway. Hey, look at that. Do I have this one? I do. Tawny. You need to get good at... I mean, I say you need to get good at combat. You get stats from Robot, but don't you need the gear for it, though, or does it give you gear? Like, so I suppose you can improve your stats with Bernard. And then, yeah, you could go to the Tawnies. I don't know how much money they give you. But you'd still need some decent gear from somewhere. I know you can get some from Scalets, I guess, if you can sneak around after they kill each other. Nope, apparently not. Where is he then? Where's Ulrich? There he is.
As you wish.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithfar was right.
As you wish.
The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
So are you getting the season pass for the next game? What do you reckon? Do you think I should do all the DLC and stuff for that one? And do you think, Mr. Tomb, that I think maybe it is. Do you think this is the kind of game that a walkthrough would work for? Because it's not quite as straightforward as something like Skyrim. So maybe it would work that he's going to be bandits.
Well, look what's come crawling out from
Yes. I should have shot. How many are there? One down.
I'll slay you, scum.
Oh, there's one behind me.
Lost your wind, have you?
Nailing him right now.
Come on then, you whelp.
There's one more. Where is it?
Give up.
These guys got loads of armor on. I don't think you killed a single one there, Mr. Ulrich. Anything good for money? Oh, they're all... Okay. I didn't know that. I thought we'd have to supply our own gear, so I haven't touched it. There's not really much I want off of these right now. That's 1 to 60. Ooh, that's good. 1,000 for the male shouters. Let's get those. But you're gonna have the same, aren't you? Burger sword. That's also good. This guy was rich. 2 bows. Why'd you have 2 bows, you weirdo? I've only got 8 arrows left. Damn. It's fine. I can switch these. I guess we're going inside. We're gonna need a torch on. That means no more shield. Yeah, I think so. It's gonna be good for me. That's what I think. I'm enjoying the game, and it's gonna be good for me. What more can I ask for? Oh man, that is a big area. How much mining stuff's gonna be under here? Where's the guy? Is he coming? No. Let's talk to him. Where did the knight go? I don't know where he went. I was like looting stuff and he's disappeared. Yeah, we can hope that they'll be good. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I suppose I didn't do the Starfield one. All of the Elder Scrolls DLCs were like the best content in the game, right? That's basically all of them. Because Skyrim's had the Vampire Bloodline and the Morrowind area. Oblivion had, oh, what was it called? Sheogorath's place, which was crazy. And Morrowind's was outstanding. Because that was how that was where they did the Dark Brotherhood and everything else. Hello.
Here's me. What's the matter?
Sorry. Was that a 2v1 until I reached here, was it? Don't worry, I've arrived. You are not surviving this. What? You want to fight? Do you really? This seems like a bad idea. You really want to fight me? That's quite cool that he had actually gone off and started fighting. Shivering Rose, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
All's coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that.
I have no choice, as you are aware.
We're just going to fight over it.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzik Kobila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kobila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Well, we managed to do that peacefully. I didn't actually want to kill him, so that's good.
Please, please, I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Right, okay. Home. Kind of. I guess Rattay's kind of home. Feels like my hometown at the moment. No, I don't want to fight if I don't have to. Let's go. I am altogether too lazy. So what else is good about this game? It's not like mega teeming with unlimited enemies all over the place all the time. Like, it has some, but it's not like you can't go for a 5-minute walk in the woods in Oblivion, right? Whereas you can in this. I feel like they've got the pacing right. Is that the right wording? Yeah, let's go.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Okay.
Well, sir. May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Skalitz?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
Alright, let's get this tower looked at. All the way up there for the key to come back down. Murder truckers. Their uniforms changed. Okay. Don't think so. Where is he? There you are.
I'll be with you.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Take care.
Maybe I'll do some more combat leveling up soon. I may do it tomorrow, actually. I'll have another hour on him. Because how far off am I now from having good stats? I mean, strength is almost there. There's only 3 points left. But yeah, if I just do some sparring with him, I should be able to get defense pretty high. I mean, what we get? 16, 20. I get one more perk at 16. If I get myself 2 more points, that'd be pretty good, right? And then we can get weapon cruncher. Man, I got to do it so fast. I've not even done anything. I hope they slow that down just a little bit. Or at least make it like specific to certain actions or something. Like, I understand when we're picking plants and stuff and we're rolling around on the ground. But just running around feels a bit, I don't know. Like I shouldn't be dirty already. Hans Capone. Oh no, that's Redzik's horse. Wonder what he's doing. I'm sure this is where the jail is, right? Under there. No? This way. And then here.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
What?
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced, and after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Guess that'll do.
For the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Like, not on my honor. Right? If Radzig thinks it's a good idea, he can have him, but it's not up to me.
Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
I swear, yeah, this is what the guards normally look like. I swear some of them have been given new uniforms. It does seem like they get their armor back as well. I made a few of them completely ungeared before, which is good. Means the gear regenerates.
You there. Come here a moment.
Hmm. What do you want? Where's the guy? What? In the tower. So weird how they can just spawn like that. That's one. I hope that gets fixed. Ah, there we are.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Yezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Yezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Yezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
I didn't promise that at all.
As you command, sir.
Hey, who's that?
Oh.
Alright, seems like a good time for us to finish. In my opinion, we even have our bed right here, right? Not the best bed, but we have one. So my character needs to sleep. I think a little bit, yes. So, onward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's quest will be... If you can't beat him... Oh, I guess that means we're going to join him, does it? As we continue getting through the game, I mean, if every quest is going to be like 2 to 3 hours, it's going to take us a while to get through the just the base game. But hopefully, I'll catch some of you guys again tomorrow evening. Thank you all for joining me as always. Look after yourselves.